How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Link between cash and witchcraft. That's the title of this video. The relationship between cash and witchcraft is complex and multifaceted, intertwining cultural, social, economic, and historical factors. In many parts of the world, cash is seen not only as a means of economic exchange, but also as a tool that can be used in magical practices. The link between money and witchcraft is often rooted in the symbolic power of wealth, which can influence both the material world and the unseen spiritual realms. Throughout history, money has been perceived as possessing inherent power, and this belief has contributed to its association with witchcraft. Now, cash or money has always been symbolic of power, status, and influence. This symbolic value often transcends materialism and finds expression in spiritual practices. In witchcraft, wealth can represent both a means of attaining personal desires and an object to be used in rituals that seek to harness or influence unseen forces. Some witches see money as a magical tool that can be employed to bring prosperity, health, or success, while others view the accumulation of wealth as inherently tied to spiritual balance or imbalance. In many cultures, money is used in witchcraft rituals through the creation of charms, amulets, or fetishes designed to attract wealth or protect against financial misfortune. These items, often combined with other ingredients or sacred objects, are believed to channel magical energy. For example, the use of coins, particularly in folk magic, is common in practices that seek to enhance financial luck or remove obstacles to wealth. In some traditions, accumulating wealth is considered a form of sorcery in itself. Those who possess a great deal of money are sometimes thought to be using secret magical means to amass their fortune, especially if their wealth is seen as disproportionate to their efforts or skills. This belief can be seen in accusations of witchcraft, where wealthy individuals are often suspected of using dark magic to achieve their financial success. The concept of cursing or hexing someone financially is an aspect of witchcraft that focuses directly on the manipulation of money. Some magical practices involving casting spells to bring about poverty or ruin, and money is often a central element in these practices. The belief that someone can be financially cursed by a witch is widespread in many cultures, where the idea of a person losing their wealth due to magical interference is seen as a very real possibility. In certain traditions, money is used as an offering to spirits, gods, or ancestors in exchange for blessings, protection, or guidance. Cash, often in the form of coins or banknotes, is left at sacred sites or placed in ritual spaces as a symbol of respect and a plea for financial aid. These offerings can also serve as a form of gratitude, acknowledging the role of spiritual forces in the accumulation or preservation of wealth. Just as wealth can be seen as a result of magical influence, poverty is also viewed as something that can be caused or worsened through witchcraft. Those who are struggling financially may turn to witchcraft in the hopes of reversing their misfortune. Some magical traditions promise to break curses or lift spells that have been cast to bring about poverty, offering rituals and invocations that aim to restore financial stability. Witchcraft often involves the cultivation of desire and willpower, and money is a tangible representation of these forces. In many magical systems, desires are seen as energies that can be directed and manifested in the material world. People seeking to increase their wealth may perform rituals designed to focus their desires and intentions on the acquisition of money, believing that through focused will they can manifest prosperity. In many indigenous cultures, shamans and spiritual healers often work with financial matters through the lens of witchcraft. These practitioners may use cash, coins, or other forms of wealth to perform rituals aimed at improving an individual's financial situation. In folk magic, money rituals might include washing coins in special waters, burning certain herbs with money, or chanting incantations that invoke prosperity. Some witches use money-based rituals to protect themselves and others from falling into financial ruin. For example, placing money under a bed or in a wallet as a charm to protect wealth is a common practice in folk magic. These rituals often involve specific incantations or the use of sacred herbs, oils, or powders designed to safeguard financial well-being. In witchcraft, money can sometimes be used to bind a person or situation. Binding spells, which are intended to stop someone from causing harm or to prevent a negative outcome, might include rituals in which cash or coins are used as a physical representation of the spell. The belief is that by using money as a binding element, the witch can control the flow of wealth or resources in a person's life, preventing them from experiencing financial loss or gain. The larger economic system can be seen as a manifestation of a mystical or magical order in some belief systems. Some witches believe that economic structures themselves are powered by unseen forces and that witchcraft can be used to manipulate these structures for personal gain. This includes the use of spells to manipulate stock markets, wealth distribution, or even to influence the success or failure of business ventures. Divination, the practice of seeking knowledge of the future or hidden aspects of reality, is often linked to wealth through the use of money-related symbols. In some forms of divination, such as tarot card readings or numerology, money is seen as a key indicator of a person's future. Financial success or failure is often interpreted through the lens of fate, and witches or diviners may use money as a focus to gain insight into a person's financial prospects. In darker forms of witchcraft, some believe that witches use black magic or malevolent spells to manipulate others' financial situations for personal gain. This can include curses or hexes aimed at causing financial hardship or manipulating individuals into giving up money or assets. In this context, money is both a tool and a target of magical influence, with the belief that financial transactions can be controlled through occult means. As witchcraft has become increasingly commercialized in modern times, money itself has become a key factor in the practice. Modern witches often sell spells, charms, and magical services for a fee, with cash being exchanged for magical assistance. This commercialization of witchcraft has led to a blurring of the lines between financial exchange and spiritual practice, where the act of paying for a service is seen as a form of ritual exchange. In some magical traditions, the idea of money is used metaphorically to represent other forms of energy or power. Wealth is often seen as a reflection of one's ability to manifest desires or spiritual energies in the material world. A lack of financial success may be interpreted as a lack of spiritual alignment or the inability to channel one's will properly. Thus, money serves as both a physical commodity and a symbolic representation of magical power. The economic status of witches themselves is often part of the discourse around witchcraft. Historically, witches were often associated with marginalized groups or the lower classes where money was scarce. In this context, witchcraft was sometimes seen as a means of navigating economic hardship or seeking to attain wealth in ways that were not available through traditional economic systems. Money was thus tied to both the magical practices of witches and their social positioning. Witchcraft in many cases is transactional. When a witch performs a ritual or spell for someone, they may request money or another form of compensation as part of the exchange. This exchange is believed to be necessary to ensure that the magical work is properly valued and supported by the energies involved. Cash in this case is both a medium for transaction and a means of maintaining spiritual balance. In contemporary times, the growing popularity of materialistic values has led some practitioners to incorporate wealth building practices into their witchcraft. Modern witches use spells and rituals specifically designed to attract wealth, with the belief that material success can be a reflection of spiritual achievement. This has led to a more practical, results oriented approach to witchcraft, where financial gain is one of the primary goals of magical work. Witchcraft often involves complex power dynamics, and cash plays a significant role in these relationships. Those with money may seek out witches to increase their wealth, while those without money may look to witchcraft to break free from poverty. So in this sense, money is not only a tool for financial exchange, but also a symbol of control, influence, and the ability to change one's fate through supernatural means. In witchcraft, there is a belief in an unseen spiritual economy, where energies, powers, and blessings are exchanged in much the same way as material goods are in the physical world. Just as cash is used to purchase goods and services in the material world, it is also used in magical practices to negotiate with spirits, deities, and forces that govern wealth. This spiritual economy reflects a deeper, interconnected view of the universe, where money and magic are part of the same energetic flow. In conclusion, the link between cash and witchcraft reveals the intricate relationship between material wealth and spiritual power. Money in many witchcraft traditions is far more than just a means of exchange. It is seen as a tool that can influence both the material and spiritual worlds, whether used in rituals for prosperity, as a symbol of magical power, or as a means to manipulate economic outcomes. Money remains a central element in the practice and symbolism of witchcraft across cultures. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video widely. Knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is the superpower.